Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
It's a little cooler and calmer out there today, but of course the fires are still raging.
Let's take a live look now. You can see hazy skies over Lake Almanor. Actually, plenty of blue out there as well, although smoke in that skyline. And Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff is tracking conditions around that Dixie fire. Jason, it does seem like things are a bit better.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better. We still have a lot of gusty wind, but this fire has been going for so long that the actual plumes are a long way away from Lake Almanor now, so the air quality is better than it's been for a while. It's nice to see blue water and blue sky around the Lake Almanor area. It's also been nice to see some blue sky over the southern part of our valley, areas of Butte and Glenn counties. Much better air quality, not perfect, but we're finally in the good to moderate category. It is, as expected, a little bit worse the further north you go, especially north and west toward Trinity County. But even in Trinity County, the numbers aren't quite as bad. It's only unhealthy, some places very unhealthy, but much better than hazardous, so it's been going the right way for us. Right now in Redding, it's 89 degrees, 86, but still smoky over Weaverville, 85 for Red Bluff and Corning, 84 degrees in Chico, and a comfortable 79 in Paradise with a lot less smoke than recent days and weeks. And look at the temperature comparison compared to 24 hours ago, up to 11 degrees cooler. We'll take that on the first day of September. We'd like a little bit less of this though. Still some wind between 10 and 20 miles an hour. I have seen some wind gusts between 20 and 30 over the northern Sierra, which is not what we want. It's still pushing the Dixie fire in particular very quickly toward the east, but these are also good numbers. Relative humidities between 15 and 35% has been that high this time of day in a long time. But it's also been a long time since we've had real clouds over Northern California. It's still all the haze and smoke, but that shift in the wind has changed where all that smoke has been. Now, we still don't have any good chances in the short term for any actual water or ice clouds outside. Still a clear sky above all that blanket of haze and smoke, but we still have some good news as far as the haze and smoke is concerned, at least as far as the valley goes. We're going to have a little bit clearer sky, a little bit cooler morning too. Now, we're not going to be completely gone as far as the haze is concerned. It'll still be there, just not as bad as the last few weeks. Still pretty smoky to downright hazardous in parts of Trinity County as well as western Siskiyou County. But we'll also have the return of some of that haze as we get into Friday afternoon. Not as bad as it has been, but you'll see it's kind of sneaking back into Butte County by Friday morning and Friday afternoon. So here's the forecast for Thursday afternoon. Expecting highs in the 80s for our northern mountains. Still very smoky, unfortunately, but the wind will be weaker. For northeastern California, the northern Sierra and the southern Cascades, lows will be cool in the 30s and 40s, but the highs will be comfortable. Upper 70s and lower 80s, not as windy, but we'll still have that smoke in the air, certainly smokier for a good portion of Lassen and Plumas counties than in other places toward the west. For the ridge, we'll have lows tonight, very comfortable, 50s and lower 60s, highs easy to take for the second day of September in the 70s and lower 80s. And also not as smoky for the north side of the valley. We'll have lows in the mid-50s, a nice comfortable night for us, highs about where they were today in the upper 80s and lower 90s, but not as smoky as it's been for a long time. Then the Chico area, lows tonight also be in the 50s, highs very comfortable, less smoke than we've had. It's kind of similar to today, but certainly less than the last several days, mid to upper 80s for your Thursday afternoon. The next 7 days in Chico, we have Labor Day weekend approaching, and it will get hotter, up to 97 degrees both Sunday and Labor Day. There is a slight chance for some showers next week. I'm going to talk about that later in our broadcast. And for Redding, we'll have 90s and triple digits. Going to be hot Sunday and Labor Day with a high of 100.
Jason.